Hi everyone, it's Dan from Gaming. Welcome back to Rimworld. This is Season 1, Episode 34 of Escape from Prison Planet 314. We are playing version Beta 18 with mods, and we are joining our prisoners or convicts back sleeping the night away as per usual. We had a pretty exciting episode last time. We were successful with our caravan and getting them home, and we had I think a polar bear and a raid, and while it certainly was not executed perfectly, we did okay. We did okay. So I am actually, number one, I'm going to go ahead and start up time. And the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually eliminate this. We burned some of our stuff because they got in here and they were headed towards there. And I'm going to put our stuff, I'm going to have it get moved over into these, so that way if they come in there somehow again, they'll be a little bit more out of the line of fire where we will, most likely be. I have re-enabled both the hay fields for growing, and currently, as far as food, we're trying to cook 70. I'm going to go ahead and go into details, and I'm going to go ahead and increase that to, let's go ahead and try and keep, say, how many people are we up to now? 9. So 9, 2 meals a day, that's 18. If we keep about 4 or 5 days worth of food, so if we say that's 20, so we'll go 80. Okay, that's plenty. The fridge won't even, this fridge can only hold 40. We could always build another fridge, but we'll just have an extra stack. We will unpause at, say, half the meals. So 40. That'll be like 2 days worth. Okay, sounds good. So we're going to do that, and as you can see, we're pretty low. But what I'm also going to do is, not that looks like we're helping out here a little bit, so we'll do that. I'm going to make that a slightly higher priority. But I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start getting serious now. We weren't serious before, but we do have an extra potential cook now. We're going to just go nuts. Do 150 at a time. And we'll see how fast. Meat is usually our issue because we have so much corn and potatoes now that meat is usually our issue. Now we have other things to hunt, so that's fine. We will do that. I think we got some extra weapons, but I don't know that any of it's that interesting. Yeah, it does not look that interesting to me. I mean, we got the grenades. If we want to play with grenades, we also have the Molotov that we bought specifically per purpose at one point. So we're looking pretty good as far as that. Look at this. Remember back in the early days when we had we had no wood, we had to chop down all the local cactus and stuff? Well, look at that. Stuff's growing back. Obviously now, since we A, have gotten a lot of our building done, and B, we grew all these wood plots, so we have a lot of wood. So that's certainly not a concern. EG is making some wool or converting it, and I'm fine with that. I got distracted in my thought process. We need to make survival meals. The other thing is, we ended up getting to the point, oh, this is good. And you're restricted animal Alamo, that's fine. We ended up we're up to 6 elephants. So when we were talking the secret caravan to the spaceship, I figured it'd be 1 elephant per person that we were going to bring for just their food and the elephant's food. So if we just bring our initial 3, that's 3. Let's assume we're going to bring at least 4. That would leave 2 extra elephants to carry steel and components, stuff we might need to start up our organization, defenses, whatever, heat, because it's way up there in the ice. I don't know if you guys remember also in the last episode we had 3 Labrador Retrievers come in. And I said I was okay because I think they'll eat vegetables. Right now they're probably feeding on corpses anyway. Oh, it looks like it's eating pemmican. It says hunt is greater than grass is greater than... I'm concerned, but whatever. Anyway, so going back to the animals. So that might be able to support 4 people, maybe, for the trip. I I wouldn't mind having a couple more people, to be honest. So we're going to do two things. One, we're going to continue to train the elephants and the dogs that we have. But we're going to look for some other... Oh, looks we already got one flagged for taming anyway. So we're at least trying to tame at least one other. Hey, Rhino. Got some elephants over here. They're pretty dang far. And they're kind of old anyway. I bet you we got more elephants. We always got more elephants. This is a crazy oh my goodness. Muffalo. Muffalo on our map. Since we have elephants, I'm kind of leaning towards just sticking with the elephants. You guys all old elephants? Oh, that's not too bad. We'll flag you for taming too. And old. Okay, unfortunately, Rasta, it's not really, it says a mental break. But honestly, you know, we haven't had it happen in a while. But Rasta is a pyromaniac. And let's just say we're not too surprised. So Rasta has finally decided, you know what, I need to start some fires. We have enough people, hopefully, that yes, they will go. Come on, people. Come on, people. Please put out fires. What a big waste of time for everybody. You're just repairing. Yes, yes. There's a fire. She lit the crops on fire. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, I'm going to tell you right now, this is whispered in a very quiet voice. Rasta was, I believe, our first person that we recruited or whatever. Jeez. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is my bad. So I'm sitting here talking, and the truth is that sorry. People are going to bed, and I was like, you know, I'll put out the fires. But yeah, a lot of fires going on. Sorry, guys. You guys are going to have to just sort of. I know you think you're going back to bed. We can wake someone else up. Okay, Angie, you're up. I don't know. Oh, Angie doesn't fight fires. Hey, Jem, you're up. Go fight fires. Okay, Rasta's no longer creating fires. Yay. Please, Rasta, why don't you put out your own fires? How about that? Oh, pyromaniacs, they're never firefighters, which makes sense. Okay, Jem, eat a meal, go to bed. Okay, damn you, Rasta. So we would definitely not bring Rasta, even though Rasta was the first person we brought in. We're not bringing her with us if we decide to bring anybody. Definitely not. Jem, can you go back to bed? It's pretty early. Thank you. Okay, works out for me. I don't know why Suki's up. I appreciate the effort, Suki. Those little... Okay. Well, and great. You're making some smoke weed joints. Not going to have too many problems with that. Out of curiosity, crafting. You know, obviously Suki and Iji are best. 11. It's not super fantabulous. It's not awful. Another one of the things I want to make. So we flagged, I think we've got 2 elephants, additional elephants, I think is what we ended up with before we got distracted with the fire burning spree, that are flagged to try and train. So we could always flag more, but we're going to stick with that because we got elephants that we're trying to, I'm sorry, tame versus train. We got quite a few animals that we're working on to teach hauling and things like that. We also have a baby alpaca, which I don't have an issue with because, again, they feed on grass, plus we're going to grow a bunch more hay. No big deal. Maybe we'll be able to sell them later. They'll give us wool. You know, excitement, excitement. Now, I am, again, a little bit concerned, and I don't mean this in a bad way. I think at this point, I'm going to make just a separate little animal shelter is what I'm going to do. And I don't think they care. To tell you the truth, I really don't think they care. but I want to make it a room so it doesn't create every area into what is considered to be a farm or whatever. So let's do it. How about over here, guys? You know, I can make this room into it. What do I care, right? It's already in a barn. It's a very impressive barn. So, hey guys, guess what? This is, can't even see this. I need to zoom in some. So we're just gonna put some sleeping spots across here. And they can, you know, just in case as we get more animals, they can sleep as they see fit. Okay? We have a bunch of other spots, but because of those extra dogs and things like that, we're obviously getting quite a few animals. Okay, so everybody's at work. Looks like Eegee's doing that. As long as everybody's busy, I'm cool. Looks like Angie... What? Okay, it was a zzz event. That freaked me out. That's fine. Fine. No problem. We've got the thermo generator and we've got the solar panels running and, you know, good stuff. So, let's see what else. What was that? Oh, that was the daylily. So what I'm also curious about is we brought back the, where is it here? This. The anti-grain warhead. Where is that? Should be in here somewhere, right? I'm looking for it. I am blind as a bat, apparently. Anyone see where this anti-grain warhead is? Wow. Okay. I really do not know. One of my concerns was, is it still on an animal somewhere? Do we have like an alpaca? Remember, we did bring an alpaca along. Sitting around somewhere. That, I don't remember whether it's alpaca 1. Nope. 3's here. 7's here. Pavlov's here. I think we took any of them. Okay. Ooh, we finished power armor. Okay, it looks like we already have something else queued up. So, we're just researching for the sake of researching. I've never made power armor. And I have not explored bionics. I think that's going to be a great future game. You know, like a bionic power sort of force. Maybe one person to begin with. Like he'll be or she'll be the god. Group of travelers are just passing by. Fair enough. Just can't believe I can't find the... I've seen this, by the way, when I've watched other people's videos where they're like looking for something and I'm just like, dude, it's right there. It's right there. Well, that's my triple rocket launcher. I am completely clueless. You know what? Can you select it? If you like, select it over here. No, I selected the wall. Oh, there it is. Durr! In the cooler, keeping it cold, just in case. Let's see here. A teeny Ultratech warhead creates a huge explosion, fires... Okay, that's right. Mortars or as a trap. How heavy was that? Not too bad, 3.5 kilograms. Maybe we'll bring that along with us when we leave, when we'll use that as a defense. You know, like set down in our defensive corridor or something. Not quite in our corridor, we don't blow up our ship, but like maybe out towards the entrance. Oh, we got issues. Designate power toggle. What time is it? Okay, Goblux is eating. Okay, good, you're flicking that. That's great. These should be charging up today. Getting sun, we're getting wind, so we'll leave all 4 connected. That was one of the concerns at one point was, you know, should we build another battery? Really, e.g. food poisoning. That's a surprise. At least to me. So how are we doing on meals? We're still not doing very well on meals. Why is that? Do we need to... Oh, so look at this. So a nearby settlement, Loyalty's Crag, they want to do a special trade request. They would like to purchase 200 gold. Now we don't have 200 gold, nor do I think I've really seen any gold on this map. But if we decided, if we had it, or if we decided to somehow acquire it, we could go deliver it for a bunch of silver. But, you know, whatever. Tough cookies. I think that would also be... I'm not sure. Oh, that's hilarious. EG just named an elephant because it nuzzled him. So, EG... Now, Sukihana's got this named alpaca. But EG now has... Oh, that's a bummer. EG's got a 0. I can't assign it to EG. And that's, I think, actually going to be unfortunate. But there's really nothing I could do about it. If we actually look at EG, we will see still got that huge negative bonus. I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaking this. It did say, well, it doesn't say it's bonded. So maybe it was just a nuzzle in the name. That's fine. Back to normal time. So yeah, I really need you guys working these 2 stoves. So much so that if I see you guys doing other stuff, I may have to change priorities. Gem, Cat, or Angie should always be manning these stoves as far as I'm concerned. That's my take on the subject. EG's puking. Great. Thanks, EG. Okay, so we actually have issues in that Goblox and Dennis both are, you know, like idle. Dennis, so Dennis, you know, when we got crops, he'll be working pretty hard. He does do some basic crafting. I probably have him flagged for like stone cutting, which we're not really doing. And he does cleaning to an extent, as does Goblox. We do have Goblox doing some of the art. So what we'll do is a couple things. Who's our actual hunter? Oh, I don't think we have done this set to hunt because he's got... Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to set... Dennis is pretty good. We're going to queue this down so that Cat doesn't clean first. He should handle the cleaning. Great. Who's our hunter? Angie? Got Angie, EG, Rasta, but she'll be researching. Snow, that's fine. And Suki. Okay, I think that's probably fine. On we go. And we're going to go ahead and queue up a couple large sculptures that'll give Goblox something to do. And then our meat supply seems to be okay, but I bet you it's going to go quick. So I'm going to start flagging a couple things for hunting. It'll, in addition, give people something to do. Again, I'm sort of manually, I could go to the wildlife list, but I'm sort of manually scrolling around. I figure this will make the our targets a little bit more local. Okay, so that was the stove that we had queued up to help us get caught up as far as fine meals. So now that'll start on survival meals. Okay. It was pretty reasonable. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. So we're getting some ostriches and some emus, and that's fine. They don't deliver as much as rhinos. I don't like to send individuals out for rhinos or elephants, but I could always group up a couple people, draft them, and go kill them. But this will give them something to do in the meanwhile. Everybody's busy now. Goblox, everyone. Cat's at the stove. Angie's at the stove. Perfect. That's what we like to see. I don't know if you guys recall, but we had actually converted all of our herbals and used them either converted them or used them. So we were almost out. We finally got some harvests that come in, so now we're looking pretty good. And we can still convert more because we got the right materials for it. So that's good. Happy about that. Okay, we got a party going on. Cat, the new person, is throwing a party. Fair enough. Not for Rasta. Wait, Rasta, back to the research bench. I guess Rasta can join the party too. Ooh, we just finished training someone on hauling the animal. Looks like the Labrador. It's all going very well. I'm going to go ahead and train the Labrador on rescue as well. Party's over. I feel like this should not be this. Yes. Oh, we actually trained this elephant on... Okay. That's fine. I didn't realize that was our first elephant. We're like, yeah, let's train it on everything. That's okay. Everything's looking good. I hear people out hunting. It's getting late, but they want to perform, right? Looks like we moved all these survival meals over. I say all. It's only 120, but you know, doing what we can. You know, we have quite a few stone blocks, so I'm not too worried about it. That's what I've been crafting the, what do you call it, out of? But what I may do, actually what I am going to do, is I'm probably going to retoggle all these tree plots back on. And even though we have a lot of wood, I'm going to start making all these statues out of wood. I'm just going to start producing statues, like, you know, a mean statue machine. So he's got that. We'll finish them first and then we'll do that. So we'll go ahead and say allow sewing, allow sewing, allow sewing. There we go. And that way, the issue with stone is, I love stone. I love stone for walls. I love stone all sorts of ways, but it is a limited resource, right? I could go to a different tile, but even if every time I mine one of these, there's only a chance it'll drop a chunk of stone. And so, I mean, we got plenty on the map. I'm not trying to say we don't, but eventually it would run out. I have no real way. I mean, there's meteorites, but I have no real way to produce extra stone. Trees, on the other hand, I can grow and grow and grow. So that seems like a better way to go now that we're not having a tree or a wood deficiency, as it were. Look, we still got all this steel. I mean, we're not sitting on a lot of steel, but we'll mine some before. Look, we got a whole row of pets up here. Aha. I mean, they're sleeping elsewhere too, but working it. Okay. I am going to, will this stop us? No, it won't. Good. I'll take another glance at these cooks. I want to make sure they're cooking. So, except for, you know, being a patient or fighting a fire, Cat is cooking, number one. She'll go help growing, she'll go help cleaning, but cooking, that's, if there's an order, she'll be doing it. And that's good. Perfect with that. So Cat's going to be our new cook du jour, if you will. The other two would be Jem and Angie. Now, Angie, we have helping cook, and that's her first thing after handling. So she's going to tame. Oh, we got a problem. Oh, yeah, Angie, you're pretty much not going to make it. Okay. I need Suki. I need... We'll be right back. Yeah, well, that's the danger, right? Suki, come here. I'm gonna take you, EG. That's probably sufficient. I'm gonna go ahead and take Goblux too. And then that'll be enough so that I can have someone sort of, all of them are gonna meet up right there, right? That's fine. And then Angie, I think you're pretty much screwed. Actually, I'm just going to draft you. I don't think this is going to help at all. Problem is, A, we're so far out. I mean, I could try. I need to try and get away. I need to try and make some distance. There's no way around there. And she's already been hit. Run, Angie, run! Run, Angie, run! Okay, Angie is down. Who are we missing? Suki, Suki, Suki. No, you're there. Okay, we gotta go. We don't have a choice. We gotta go. And EG, let's go. The best we can do. Go, 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 go. This elephant is angry. Okay. Gobblocks. I need you. Okay, Gem's already coming out here. That's okay. How close is Gem? Oh, Gem. Gobblocks is closer. I'm going to draft you. Gobblocks, I need you to rescue. Gem, you can undraft. And I think there's probably a weapon out here. And I need EG to... Oh, all I want you to do is haul this. No. Apparently I'm just not good at this today. EG, undraft. Okay. And then Suki, unfortunately... oh, that's funny, we can rescue it. You just go melee attack this to death, okay? Let's go, boys. Girls. Okay, I will unforbid this. Suki, undraft you. Suki, prioritize hauling the elephant. How bad is Angie? Okay, looks possibly survivable, folks. Maybe. We got a pretty reasonable hospital. Hopefully Gobblocks is able to get back in time. Fortunately, we're probably going to need to find another elephant to flag for potential taming. Again, some of those elephants look pretty old is the reason I'm staying away from 27. Oh, 18. There, we'll go do that. Okay. That's the risk with taming, you know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not go in your favor. And obviously that did not go in our favor. Okay, Gobblocks is coming in with Angie. Come on now. Okay, who's got treatment? Is that you? Looks like Dennis is trying to take care of the problem. If we take a look at Angie, you know, getting bandaged. Those legs got pretty ripped up. But we'll see. Got some people out hunting. We definitely look at all these corpses now. So we definitely will have some meat to help with the all these survival meals. Another, it looks like Gem and Cat. We were actually in the middle of looking at that, weren't we? Well, Angie's kind of out of the action, but like I said, Angie's going to be taming first, then cooking, then hunting. So that taming, because we are trying to tame, is going to take up her time. So Gem, on the other hand, wardening, no problem. We don't have any visitors. Negotiating. So Jim will be growing as our number one. You know what? We're going to change that to a 4. We got a lot of other growers. So now, unless we have visitors or a prisoner, Jim will spend all our time cooking. Okay? Sounds good. So, everybody's come in. It should be going to bed soon. Angie, I'm going to jinx it, is all bandaged up. Hopefully does not get an infection and get some healing going on. We are growing the trees again. And we've still got a couple, animals flagged. Ooh, look at this. So all these Labrador Retrievers got, trained for hauling. So a lot of haulers. Looks like we're doing decently here, too. Okay. Good. So we had some ambrosia sprout, is what just happened. These are a drug, and sometimes they sprout, and as I zoom in, you see how many there are? 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, 10 or something like that. So if we let them grow, we can freely harvest them, and it's just like a free loot, free drugs. Some people are real gluttons for punishment, and what I'm going to suggest is some people might be interested in making a scenario where they have a bunch of druggies or something like that. That just seems painful. That's like making up a group of freaking pyromaniacs or something like that. That just seems frustrating and painful. So Angie's capable of walking. She's probably going to go retrieve her gun. It's a very funny thing. But that's fabulous. That doesn't mean she's completely out of the woods, but she is definitely... Why are you getting that sniper rifle? No. Get that sniper rifle. Now what are you doing? Okay, stargazing. Fine. Whatever you need to do to enjoy yourself. Okay, so everybody's to bed except for Angie, but that's because she's been spending the whole day in bed anyway. And so what we're going to do is we're going to call it an episode here. So we know what our plan is. It is to make that food and train those elephants and deal with the menaces as they come. But we're doing good, and I'm looking forward to the progress in the next episode. And I just want to say thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.